Hi, I'm going to show where to go in Zoom. I'm actually recording this not with Zoom, but with Screencast-O-Matic so that you can see all the controls and the little pop-up windows. If you record in Zoom, it only records what you see on screen as the final smooth product, not all those little pop-up windows and settings. So, to show that, for annotations, you go to Share Screen, and then within Whiteboard, you can share that. And now my students can use this surface to write on things. And so you can create a text box, and it can type in Chinese as well as English or other languages. If it can do Chinese script, usually that means it can do every kind of script, in my experience. May not be true, but check it out. Let's see, there's drawing. So this is what we did in my class. We tried drawing freehand, but it's kind of hard to be really exact until you really practice with this. And so it kind of felt awkward. Here is the thing that Anik came up with, though, stamps. So we've got 6 different options. If you have your students in teams, like from the first post, then you could assign them or have them pick a stamp that represents their team, and then you could show 4 images on screen, or however many images you want. You could just start to describe it in sentences, not giving away too many details too fast. When the students in that team think they've heard which one you're describing, they put their stamp on it. So it's like a game thing that I used to do that was either a listening or a reading thing that I called smack, because they would throw a stuffed animal at the one they wanted to pick in the classroom, but they could use these stamps in a similar way. So here's a heart stamp, super cute, fun looking stuff, little star, and this is super easy. You click every time and it is very clean and neat. There's nothing hard about getting it to work. It's not having to finesse your mouse carefully. Question marks. Yeah, so all of those are pretty fun. You can also clear all the drawings or just clear your own, or the viewer's drawings, and keep your own. And so what I need to find, and I don't have people in this meeting, but what I need to find is where is it that you can see the names of the people who have done the stamps. But Anik says it's in there, and I bet you can find it when you have your meeting going, maybe in this window somewhere, maybe some other location within Zoom. So hopefully she'll see this post and kick in there. You might see it in, I wondered if in participants. Sometimes you can see things there. I'm the only one in this meeting, so you can't see anybody but me. These ones are also handy. These are in the participants window, right there. Participants also would click that, I believe. Down here in more, there's a way to clap here. There's a way in reactions to clap here. These 6 are updated versions of the previous 2 options that Zoom used to have, just the thumbs up and the clap. Now they have all those 6, so you can have them do a little celebrate thing. Even if their video window's off, you can see these things up there. They can also, in the participants, now you'd have to have your participants open probably to see this. At least that's my experience. There might be a way it signals that someone just clicked something. I'm not sure. But there is, you can see that that person has said yes. I can turn off my own, but I think participants might not be able to turn off their own. You do that by doing clear all, or on the participant, you can, yeah, it's because it's myself, I can't do it. On a participant, I could hover over that little red X and I could make it go away if I wanted. This is asking, I think, for a coffee break, or maybe it's saying, hey, I'm out getting something taken care of, not on camera right now or not participating, although that says away, so maybe that's what that's for. And then you can clear. So let's see, I mentioned the stamping in annotation view. And then there's the participants window with reactions here and these other additional options from the participants window specifically. Last thing maybe to show is a very new, maybe 2-week-old feature in Zoom, and that's when you want to use a PowerPoint slideshow as your background. You go to Advanced, and then here PowerPoint is virtual background, and then you can pick, let's see if it'll do it. I'm on kind of weak Wi-Fi from here. Oh, share. So you click it and then you tell it share. And then let's see if I have something here. Here's a reading that I can show a little bit of. So there, my video window is up here, and then it takes a few seconds to open the PowerPoint file, and it'll show the first slide of your file, and there it is, and then me. Now I'm not in front of my green screen, so it's all messed up in the background. Normally you wouldn't see this background stuff there, but I can change the size and the position of that. So normally it would just show my perfect outline because I'm outside with the chickens as I speak. You can't see that feature of it, but it's very clean, very smooth in my experience using it. When you have a green screen behind you, it picks up just you. It makes everything else the same color as whatever your background is here on screen. So it's really nice. You can click through here and you've got your slideshow, and you can point to things a little bit like that. If you really want to point in fine detail though, I still think taking the PowerPoint slideshow, exporting as PNG files, image files in other words, making each slide an image file, and then loading those as virtual backgrounds in the usual way, if we'll call it that, the previously done way. Yeah, now it thinks I have a green screen. It's going nuts. That still works. So you still have access to using the virtual background right here. And from there you can choose an image, such as one of these. Again, because I don't have green screen right behind me, it's not coming out very neatly. It's trying to find green things in my background and put it on there. Poor thing, it's confused. So let's see. If I really didn't have a green screen though, and well, for now I don't. So I can turn that off. I can pick a background image, and it will try its best. It can tell that I'm kind of in the foreground, but then it's kind of weird, not as high quality as if you have a real green screen. You could see it kind of flashing over here in the corner where the color of the house is a little different than the other things. But, you know, there we are. I'll turn that back off. Oh, video filters is another thing that's new, but I don't have it on my Zoom. So I've seen people use it where it's kind of like snap camera, where you have a filter like glasses or a nose or ears, or it makes it look like you've got this pretty necklace on. Things like that can be done within Zoom now, but you can see I don't have it. I don't know why. Hope that helped. All those little Zoom updates and little special fine-tuned features to interact in Zoom. Close my meeting and try to stop my video recorder.